Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In the last episode, we continued our adventure here in the Impossible Glade, or in the Impossible Town in the Royal Forest. We are slowly working through all of our materials. We're converting everything we can into packs to sell. Pretty much, not everything we can, but most everything we can. And mostly packs of crops, because we're getting those for free. And then we're also only growing wheat so that we can sell, we can convert that into packs and then sell that to buy food. I'm going to switch this to bricks. I thought about this after the episode to get that last one building material pack, and then maybe they'll come and take care of that in a moment. Old Farloff just left. We think we dealt with him in the end of the last episode. Hopefully we did, at least. And I'm just kind of clearing some space here, trying to dig into this glade as well here. Just slowly making progress as we can. I switched to the bricks because we need to save the cloth for this and this. So turning our limited supply of plant fiber right now into cloth is a good plan. Someone pointed out in the last episode that I sold some stuff for amber to buy a boost to plant fiber production, and then didn't buy that thing. Oh, there's another farm over here. Ooh. I didn't realize that. And they're right, I screwed that up. But we spent it on something else, so it was a thing. Let's see, we have 2 medium caches here, a large soy caravan we need to deal with immediately, a bleeding tooth mushroom, and stormbird nests. Alright, let's who do we have? We have 2 beavers that are currently doing construction work. I think I should pull somebody else out, maybe just another beaver out, and let the one still do the construction while the others come here and build this. Do we want barrels, flour, and ink? Or do we want the points? Given that we're 3 points away here from impending death, we need to take all the reputation gains we can get. This is going to be a detriment to our global resolve for 3 minutes. Hopefully that's enough. No, it's not quite enough time, but we'll sneak by just enough, I think. And then traders won't come in 10 minutes, and impatience points, we'll gain an impatience point in 10 minutes if we don't take care of this. So we need to do it now. So hurry, hurry, hurry. And then we'll do this like that with our other builder when they've got time. They're building the houses right now, which is good. These caches, they're all worth 0.75, the medium caches are. Unless there's one of these buffs that we really want. We're not making barrels right now. We could take the resin, because the resin we're getting free from the trees. This one is a small one. It's only worth a half, but it's only costs 3 fancy hammers, whereas these medium ones cost 5 fancy hammers. They're going to get us a lot of amber and the points, the 0.75 points. And I was looking at the math, because you all know I like to look at the math sometimes. And this one's going to cost, or any of these medium caches are going to cost us 5 hammers. And that will get us 0.75 reputation points. And if we're only looking at reputation points and nothing else, then we're gonna gain 0.15 reputation points per fancy hammer for any of the medium caches. In the small caches, it's gonna cost us 3 fancy hammers, and we're gonna get a half of a point, which means that that's worth 1/6. That is 0.5 divided by 3, which is 1/6, which is 0.1667. Reputation points per hammer, which is marginally better than the medium caches. But given that the small cache doesn't come with a bonus, and 2 of the 3 medium caches do, maybe we'll take this medium cache here and see if we can turn that into something that will help us. What do we have for fuel? We have a decent amount. Did I turn that back down? I did. Okay. And I only have 1 lizard in there too. But at least you're turning our meat into jerky, so maybe that'll make you guys a little bit happier, but we're going to have to burn some extra fuel this winter, I think. Or this storm, I should say. Calling it winter because, well, it's kind of like winter in certain biomes, at least, or certain real life. We'll just do 1 extra coal. Right now, we're using it to counteract this, but we're going to need it also to counteract the storm when the storm comes. So hopefully that's not a problem. Actually, we're going to need more than that to counteract the storm. Because we're at Hostility 4 right now. Oof. We could save some of that, though, with pulling out some of our loggers here. Why don't you come over here and at least chop at this while we're waiting on this, and then we'll pop these out so that we can not have so much looming darkness when the time comes. I think we'll have to pull 2 of them out. Yep, 2 of them. And that chime, as someone pointed out, is in fact the chime alerting us that the hostility went down. So, that's good. Ah, we finally built that storage. Great, thank you. Oh boy. Yeah, this isn't even going to help. And I don't think... Yeah, we can't even counteract this. We're going to lose all of our lizards again. We gained a point here. Let's see. What do we want? Forager doesn't get us anything we have, or we have access to, I should say. Greenhouse would let us grow mushrooms and herbs. Not a bad thing. Plantation would let us grow plant fiber. Or the smelter and the berries, which actually wouldn't be a bad deal, because we could use some berries to make wine for that if we get the brewery. For the guild house, that is. Where the guild house actually is, up here. Where the smelter gets us that copper bar recipe. Wow. I think... I don't know. If I give up... No, I don't want to give up having the farms on the fertile land, because right now we're getting those free crops from growing the wheat. So, I think we'll take the smelter. No, let's re-roll. Let's re-roll. Tavern. Passive effect is +3 to global resolve. It's not a bad thing, but we have to have 3 workers dedicated to it to get it. Carpenter, the mammal habitat would get us some bonus, I think. The tea doctor gets us with 2 workers. Hostility minus 100. That's really... And also gets us the religion, which we have... But we had some incense coming in from something. Did I not buy that either? I thought I bought that one. I guess I didn't buy either of those. Oh, I did. 3 incense for every 10 roots produced. We haven't started producing roots again yet because we're waiting for them to finish up with this, which they actually have finished up with this. Move you over here to the root deposit. And back in here we go. I think we will take then the tea doctor. And then we'll build that when we have enough cloth to build it with. Which we do not have right now because of time. Lizard Trapper left again. We had 2 this time though, so that's helpful. Although the other one's not likely to stick around very long. And let's find the next thing we want to open up. Wow. I guess this one. In terms of distance from, or amount of trees to remove, or maybe this one. This one's not too bad either. Let's do this one. Up a little bit, and then kind of come in. Like that. I should probably build a storage out here. Do I have the parts for it? Yes. Do I have the rest of the stuff for it? No. Let's do this. We're not producing biscuits, at least not yet. 10 Ambry Champion Villager dies is not great. But because we're not losing them to death, we're losing them, at least so far, we're losing them to abandonment. But boosting meat production is not a bad deal. So let's do that. Who's got lizards? Just 1 lizard. And the lizard kiln worker left 2. Crap. Alright. Well, that's a thing. You're by yourself, but you also don't have anything to work on. Why are you going the long way around? Just flip this around like that. Okay, order's ready to complete for the provisions. Great, let's turn that one off. Packs of building materials, let's also turn that one off. Once we get some more coal made, I'm going to have to put somebody in here, a beaver in here to help with the coal manufacture. So we can get some more coal going. We did gain some more infused tools though, so we should probably open up some of these caches. Let's do this one, because this one has a... Well, we're not going to get barrels, but it has a buff to barrels, so we'll take that one. And fancy tools. Okay. Finally, you're building this. Let's look at the stuff we haven't made yet. Well, we probably should build some lizard houses. What are those going to cost me? Cloth again. The tea doctor. Are we getting our incense, or... I don't know where it appears. I also don't see it appearing. We need to put beavers in here, which I don't have the beavers to afford for that right now. Well, I have some, but I would need to have... Well, let's put one in there. Because we can get this, at least, to boost the trader speed. Which should be any time now. Good, it's Hilda. And we opened up the Sealed Vault Market. Oh, good, a market. Big encampment. That's good too. Fertile soil, flex fields, worm tongue, and slick shell brood mothers. Okay, and this is where the fertile fields are. Nice. Nice. How am I supposed to... I know how I'm supposed to. Take these trees out. This I want to take... Well, this doesn't get us any points. It just gets us amber. We need to have people working here, though. I think I will take both of them. We'll keep that for a moment, at least. Where else do I have... Oh, let's back one of these guys out of here for sure. Because we really need to really make packs of crops here. Let's also do this. Oh, lizard happiness. Yes, please. And then we just need that coal for that other one. Let's do this. Should I go with the brewery? I probably should, because that gets us the wine we need for this. If we get berries. Otherwise, let's see what we get here. With one, we get a bonus copper and eggs. That's not a bad deal. With two, we get the stack of the wealth effect for every rebuilt or salvaged ruin. Tavern gets us... We already have looked at that one. Wait, did we take the tavern? No, we took the tea doctor. And then the market, we're gonna get one over here for not wasting a point here. Gosh. What do we have for... I think I want to take the brewery. We can always make the ale and sell it, if nothing else. I mean, I know it's only... sell it at the market, that is. I know it's only used here in the tavern, and... Oh, wait. Is it also used in the... tea doctor? No, that's religion and brotherhood now. Oh, we can also use it at the market? Leisure, yes. Okay. Yep. That's what I'm going with. Going with the brewery. Feel free to judge. I'm going to move this guy over here. And then we'll put in the brewery right here. And then we're also going to put in the bakery. Which is in food. Right here. We'll let them build those. Who's free? Just one, two... Oh, we got lizards free. Okay, let's do... that's fine. Let's do this. That's going to get us minus 15 to global resolve. Oof. Oh, woodcutters gather resolve. The crown doesn't like you. 200% faster impatience growth. Ooh, no! That's fine, I guess. You guys are here picking at this. We need to put lizards in here. We lost the other one. And we don't have the hammers left for either of these. And this is painful. Let's look at lizard houses. Next. And we got a point again. The smokehouse gets us the better jerky recipe, but right now it might be better to do something else. The ranch we get us a steady supply of meat, leather, and eggs. Requires lizards to work there, but then so does the smokehouse. Let's go with the ranch. Let's also go here. Pop another lizard in here and pull the beaver out. So he'll just here. Forager camp we don't really need. Glades have pottery. That would help us with making our trade good packs. Sell all of our crop packs, of course. We can sell one of these as well. Just one. Just one. And we can sell 2 provisions because we made 2 extras. That's helpful. I want to just buy a ton of usable food, so I think we'll go with usable. I think actually maybe we should buy some hammers too. The flower yield would be good to get. Let's go with the insects, because those are good for making jerky if we run out of meat. We don't have anything special that we can use. Oh, yes, we can. We can use the eggs to make pie. I can't remember what we used to make biscuits, though. Buy some eggs. Buy lots of eggs. And then, yeah. And then I want to take the flour bonus and the pottery bonus. And we haven't seen a place to make clothing yet. But we also don't need it other than for movement speed. This is going to be a problem if we can't get our hostility down below 5 before the storm. This will help. I think? No. Something was going to help. I thought. I guess not. I don't think... We don't have any way to make coats, so I don't think I'm going to worry about the coat production thing. Let's do a ranch over here. Alright. Lizard resolve is low again. Yeah. We're working on various methods to fix that. I wonder where this farm needs to go. Right there. Great. Okay. So let's build the farm over here. Oh, I could have built it right there too. It's fine. And let's do... Where am I at? Right here. Those. To hold a left. And then we're going to put a road in right here. And I think I'll also continue this one to be connected up to that somewhere. As soon as I remove that tree. Let me get... Yeah, let's do some ale. Maybe I shouldn't make packs of trade goods. Maybe I should use my pottery for good. And let's make some wine if we can. You can be made with roots, and you can be made with the aforementioned eggs or bugs. Okay, we could have made bug pie too. Let's do this and this. Please click, thank you. And I'll put just a single beaver in each of those. I'd rather the other ones work on building things. This is getting built. As it's done, we can move it. Turn off the vegetables. Do it like that, I think. We're building the farm fields now. We don't have any humans for it, though. Oh, we will. We will have one. Speaking of which, swap you out, put the human in here. That way she can start plowing as soon as the storm comes. And as soon as we get those two finished, I think I'll go ahead and take this with bugs. Are we making... Yes, we are. Jerky out of meat still. Let's switch that to bug jerky. As soon as these folks are done with this bit, we can move on. Okay, we need to reduce our hostility. There we go. Because that's bad. Too much death is a bad thing. And our resolve is going down fast once again. Can I counteract it at all? I'd have to have 3, and I don't have that much coal, so that's not happening. Definitely need somebody else working here. We're going to lose our lizards again. Okay, that's done. Let's do 2 of you to quickly take care of that. Didn't I? Did not. Let's actually take these guys, because we need the amber less than we need the people at this stage. Kiln worker left. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. Probably lose one of these two also. Human's resolve is coming down as well. Oh. I built this, but I don't even know if we're going to use it, because we may not even have the workers to do it. Plus, we have meat and bugs sufficiently. There's a trapper left, human farmer left. Was that this farmer? Yes, it was. Alright, let's do this. Death is not the thing that I want. Moldy grain seeds would be okay, because we're producing a lot of grain. So getting some mushrooms for free out of that would be okay. The 2 amber for the 5 trade packs, we're currently turned those off. Because I'm trying to use the pottery for something else. So let's do this one. And then we can't turn any of these in yet. We need to activate this. We need our people. People? Thank you. Dang it. Let's do... Where are all of my humans at? One's in the supplier. Okay, that one can get replaced. I have 2 in a farm. 2 in a farm down here. And I have 1 in here. Okay. Let's take the crazy lizard one here. We lost one here. Nope, lizard. And we lost one here. And maybe I'll put another one in here. Let's put a beaver in here. Where was the other one at? Supplier. Put a beaver in here. Put humans in here. And then let's use these last 2 beavers here to rebuild this. There's 2 beavers still working in this one. And then let's put another lizard in here for now. And we'll leave our last lizard for doing construction work someplace. We still have eggs down here. We could put up a scavenger to collect the eggs. But for right now, I'm not gonna. I suppose I should have put a path right here. I suppose I still can. We're not making flour. Let's turn that on. That would be good. Otherwise that beaver's wasted. Not the good kind of wasted. We do have the 50 leisure, which we should be able to acquire from this. That's good. Let's do this. And then we'll do like a road here, I think. Grab that plant fiber at some point. How many? We only have 1 beaver in here. That's right. We can go back to some more tree chopping. Let's get some of these trees out. And then trader. Boost to ale wouldn't be a bad deal. Mushrooms for insects for mushrooms produced. I don't know if that the moldy thing affects that. Get 3 more incense. That would be decent. Quicker traders would be decent. Get rid of these. Let's get rid of these. I could buy the flour instead of making it. I could also buy the grain instead of buying the flour. Okay. So 1 to 1, and the grain is worth a lot less value, so that's the better option. Let's see. What else do we want? Put these back. We have a lot of grain though, but we're gonna start making flour now, so I should probably also turn the flour thing up. We should buy some of these hammers. 10, so 8. That would be good. And then of course food is good, but what kind of food do I want? Maybe I should take like, oh, we should take the berries. Yep. To make wine. I don't know what kind of pottery we have currently. We're probably gonna run out. Maybe I should just buy some. 2, yeah, that's fine. Should I take the ale production? Possibly. Couldn't hurt. Probably don't need the traders coming quicker. We could take this one again. Give us even more incense, which gives us even more lizard happiness. Let's do it. And let's go out of here. I wanted to spend these on this one. Do we have any people? We do. Wait, where did all the lizards come from? Should I keep the goods? No, I need to take down hostility in any way, or impatience in any way that I can, which is why I'm doing this. Let's do again 1 of each, and go to that. Oh, that's where I got the 4 people from the large thing. All right, that'll give me 1.5 points worth of hostility reduction, which will save me 7.5 minutes. And I do have enough for this, so once we have the time, we'll get another half point. And Jorg left. As soon as one of those caches empties out, we can do this. Where do we want to dig to next as far as glades goes? This one I think is the one I talked about doing. Let's go ahead and mark some of these trees here. And we'll let them chop those as well, and I'm going to put a road right in here. Zoop. And we'll have to knock down... Oh, except that they're saving my hostility right now. That's going to be bad. Oh, man. Am I getting copper for anything? I don't remember where copper goes in the list here. But no, okay. I think it was something that I was going to take, just stealing the copper from the trees thing. So we don't really need the copper smelting. The incense recipe is fine. We could do this. The rain mill would give us a better flour recipe. Let's do that. It's kind of... I could have re-rolled. I thought about re-rolling. Let's do this now. Actually, I can just send one of you. And then we need a lizard to work here. We need 2 people, though, to get the global carrying capacity. We need to get this started, so I'm going to go ahead and put the lizard in here. Not building anymore now. Scavenger needs to move. Put that here. Sort of. Let's flip that around again this way. And then let's borrow somebody else from somewhere. Maybe just one of the woodcutters. We're going to take them out anyway, I think. To do building. That's what I was going to do. Okay, good. You just were being delayed. We never found a mush soup recipe that I can recall, at least. Could be wrong on that one. Oh, we have a lot of clay. We should be making a lot of pottery. We're able to make a lot of pottery. We have 12. Okay. Problem is we just don't have enough workers. Yeah, you might as well make oil out of mushrooms. Sure. Let's go with 40 and 10. And we'll take this one off. The beaver can go in there. Beaver can go in here. Don't really need that. Okay. What about here? No, we should put the beavers in here instead. Swap that to a lizard. Take the beaver into here. And do I have any other town buildings? Tea Doctor we never built. So we can go ahead and set that up. We can at least try to use it. We're getting now the global resolve every time we sell 80 ambers worth of stuff, which is really good. Because we have a lot. We sold a lot, I mean. Lizard resolve is low, and I'm going to turn that in, but I want to let them use the fuel if they need it this storm. Can I save myself? No. So just let them keep going. They're fine. Lizard cellar died. Oh, because of that. Crap! Where's the lizard cellar go? Oh, at the market. Okay, that makes sense. I guess I should have taken those death bonuses. The leaves or dies bonuses. And the other lizard cellar. Oh boy, there goes all the lizards. Went back in the fire. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. So we lost Lizard Cellar, Lizard Trapper, Lizard Firekeeper, which I transferred out of the kiln. Lizard Builder, Lizard Cellar. So we could use a few lizards. The plant fiber per minute wouldn't hurt. We could also do this to double that production. Let's do that. We'll get 2 packs of crops now. Every 10 grain produced instead of 1. And yeah, we did need the coal, so that was a thing. Let's see here. Let's sell these. Take this to get some bonus. Fuel burns longer. That's always good. This gives us the bonus resolve, so that's always useful. Huh. We have ridiculous amounts of grain. We're not keeping up with the pack's production. Guess I could just take amber. Or should I take some food? I should take the berries again. Mushrooms are okay on. Vegetables I don't really care about. Eggs we're okay on. I take some though. Like 20. I think we'll just take the rest in amber. And then we'll take 2 more eggs to balance out the trade. To make the trade as fair as it can be for me. Do I have any other caches that need to be opened? Nope, but we're moving into this way. So let's, oh. Wait, did I not get, there they go. People. Okay, yeah, let's do this one. Maybe I should add another worker in here. Let's consider a human. No, let's consider a beaver. Let's put the lizards in here. We have 2 still in here. That's okay. I don't need 2 beavers in here anymore, though. So let's put this beaver in here. Because we're not making flour there anymore. We can go over there. Is there a trapper left? Yeah. And then we don't have the lizards to put in here, but I can put somebody else in here. At least to continue selling the ale. Because we're almost there on that one. We lost. And we lost. Well, that was educational, at least. I think... Yeah, that was educational. We did pretty well, I think, especially for my first impossible map. You guys will probably tell me otherwise, but I think I did pretty well. We're at the Blightstorm, so I think what we'll do is we'll go in and look at what we're going to buy with our supplies next time, and then we'll reset the Blightstorm, and we'll start a new map in a nearer spot because that's all the choice we have. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.